Hintere Zollamtstraße. Umsteigen zu O. In Richtung Raxstraße. Rathausplatz, Burgtheater.
Hello, I am Simulator Deck and welcome back to TramSim Munich. It's been a couple of days now since TramSim Munich has been released. There's been two patches already which will hopefully fix the issues that we had on the last episode. There's been a whole lot of work that's been carried out with the developers with more to come in relation to a lot of things, including the movement of AI trams and pedestrians and cars. Lots of people have had issues with that. Now, I did record a little bit earlier. I did figure out by reading the tutorial section about how to activate the wheelchair ramp. However, after that I couldn't get the tram to go. And I think I just realised what I did. Let's try it again and let's see what happens. So you have to stop and you have to put the service brake on, and that's what I didn't do before. So the Halt Bremsschalter in means that the station brake is on. You've got to have the parking brake, or the stop brake on, so you don't move. So that's what I didn't do. Then the Wendenschalter needs to be on. Door 1 needs to be opened. And then you need to press the Send Ken button and the wheelchair ramp will open up. Now, if I get out of the seat now, that's an annoying noise, isn't it? If I get out of the seat, the wheelchair ramp is extended. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that the person using the wheelchair here is actually going to use it. Hey mate, would you like to get on my tram? Hello, I'm the tram driver, would you like to get on my tram? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Okay, you can wait for the next one if that's what you want to do, that's fine. So we'll get on the tram and we'll reverse the process and we'll actually see if we can get... So if I go outside, that's a terrible position. Alright, so let's see if we can do it. Oh, hang on, I need to be inside and pressing that button, don't I? So to retract it, I need to press the Heben button. Oh, it's coming up, look at that. Now I need to be in the cab again. And the rest of the process is happening. So it's fully folded in. Alright, so we can get in our tram now. We can close our doors. So our doors are closed, our doors are locked. We can put that back to the normal position. That turns off that horrible noise. Turn our indicator off. Release the stop brake. And then... Yay! We figured it out. And this is all with my non-existent knowledge of German.
Gartenstraße.
Because I had to think, I was thinking, what did I do to extend the wheelchair ramp? What haven't I done yet? And the answer was simple. The answer was I didn't release the brake. Now, things like the pedestrians, how they are there, is a work in progress. So let's not go because there's a whole heap of pedestrians just walked in front of me. So those things are a work in progress, like pedestrians there like that. One of the major problems was the AI or the computer cars, pedestrians and trams. So we'll see how we go here. Now I haven't finished reading everything yet. So the pedestrians still are doing whatever they want. There's a whole heap of trouble spots that the developers are aware of, that they're working through. Some signals, but I don't know which ones they are yet. The K is like a warning light to tell you that it's about to change, I believe. So you wait for the K to go out, or there's should be a little green button on the Ibis, which is not there at the moment. Okay, so it's changed now, so the K's disappeared. As I said, I've got some more reading and some more watching of videos to do, but I'm pleased to know that there has been work on some of these bugs. Let's go. Now there are some signals, and I didn't know this until I was doing some reading on the TramSim Discord. There are some signals where there's either a green button on the Ibis panel, or there's a green button outside that you can press to clear the signal. So we just have to wait. Another suggestion which I did read, which I might try if we don't manage to get all the way around and then back to where we started from, is to temporarily reduce the amount of AI cars, pedestrians and trams. But already there doesn't seem to be as many around compared to the previous episode. There's also been some adjustments to the stopping positions in relation to the tactiles, and I didn't stop very well there. tram ahead of us. This may have been the problem where we had spot where we had problems on the last episode on this route.
Nordwart.
Yeah, there was a McDonald's and a nail salon. Yeah, this is where we had problems yesterday in recording time, but last week in terms of when you're actually watching. So we have to wait for this guy to move. Now, just because we're here at the moment doesn't mean that he can go straight away because of the traffic in front of him and what the lights and signals are doing ahead. So we'll give it a reasonable amount of time before we call it a failure. So I'm not liking this. What we might do, we might get out and have a look. Get out of the seat. And we'll see what the signals are doing up here. Now, if the signals aren't changing, well, that's obviously a problem. So it's very hard for the tram to go if the signals don't change and the lights. We'll keep an eye on what the lights are doing. So the lights have changed. So it's green for the cars. We'll watch a cycle. So people are crossing the road. They got the green signal to do that. So obviously the signal for the tram can't change while people are trying to cross over in front, but now would be a suitable time for the tram to go, you would think, but the signals aren't changing. Now, I did have a theory yesterday that that tram actually needs to be closer to the intersection. So it needs to be about here, I reckon. Because I did find that yesterday. On the last episode, I did find that there's maybe spots where the AI tram isn't pulling up close enough to the intersection, and so therefore can't change the signals. Alright, so we'll get back, go to the correct side of the door. What we might try and do, get back in the seat, go to the main menu, Go to our settings. Go to AI. These settings can only be changed in the main menu. Okay. So, we'll go back to menu because clearly that wasn't working. So we'll go back to our main menu. So you can't change that setting while you're on a route. You have to go back to here, the main menu. So we'll go to settings, we'll go to AI. We'll go to very low for both. Save changes. And we'll create a new game. And we'll do exactly what we were trying to do a minute ago. And we'll see if this makes a difference. Because I don't necessarily want to turn TramSim people off. But as a temporary thing we may need to do that. But we will see what happens. But we did get to the same point on the last episode, and that tram in front of us just did not want to go anywhere. And that is obviously a problem. That's a very low number of pedestrians. That's interesting. I don't want to turn them off completely. That so I can actually see the mirror. So still waiting for door 4. Alright, and doors are locked. Door 1.
Richtung Sindlinger Tor.
Alright, come on, door 1. Alright, let's go. We'll definitely have to do some more reading though. There's a lot to know, and in a way that's good because there's a lot to know when you are a tram driver in real life. Alright, I can go now. Stop points are coming up now, which is good. They weren't always coming up before. Still waiting for doors 3 and 4 to close. Door 4. Right, here we go.
Straße.
As we've seen in Vienna and on other tram systems, sometimes the stops aren't in exactly the same spot. They're not opposite each other. One's on one side of the road and the other's on the other side of the road, and that's exactly what's going on here. The outbound stops on this side, and what I'm presuming is our inbound stops on the other side. Okay, let's get ready to go. Here we go.
Richtung südliche Tor. Nordwart.
Now on this occasion, this is the intersection we were having trouble with. There's no tram here, except for us. So I've pulled up closer to the intersection. So I'm going to give it a decent amount of time. The K's up, so that may mean that we're in the right position. Actually, while we're here, we'll go to tutorials, general help, signals. I'm not going to go through all these now, but proceed right, proceed left, stop to be expected, speed signaling, commencement signal, end signal. I haven't seen any of these. One. Clearance signals. Mandatory stops. Protective spot. Ring the bell. Stop table. Signal contact. Non-bridge section. Bridge sections. Lower pantograph. Connect pantograph. Section isolator. Stop for vehicles with pantograph. Entering prohibition. And that's exiting prohibition. Missing string table entry. That does not help me know. That does not help me know what a K means. We don't have the signal. Let's have a look. K signal. Munich. I was going to type Vienna then. A K signal. Now, are you going to tell me what a K signal means? Or are you just going to show me a photo of a K signal? Trams in Munich. Which may not tell us anything about that. So I don't know what a K signal is yet. I guess we will find out at one stage. What I think I'm going to do is we'll give it a cycle. Now the points look like they're locked. So when it goes green, is that thing on the IBIS the green button? Is that the... No, that's not the green button I was thinking of. Okay, when that goes green, I'm going. So maybe there's an issue with that signal, I don't know. Gonna have to do some more reading, but I am very close to the intersection. You know what, I'm going. Okay, let's go. Happy beep.
Hohenzollernplatz. Umstieg zu U2. Change here for U2.
Okay, we can go when our doors are closed.
Kurfürstenplatz.
Is that actually a stop for us, or is that a bus stop? Yeah. I don't know. Let's get out of the seat and investigate. Oh, hang on, I should open up door 9, or door 1 I should say. Out of the seat. Or is this just a bus stop? Okay, tram 12 stops here, but not my tram, which is the 27. Okay, so I didn't need to stop here at all. Which sort of makes sense because the little marker didn't come up. The little marker didn't come up to say, stop here. Mr. Tram driver, sir? Alright. Let's see what... Oh, now, I've never been through this intersection before. Oh, I think this is one of the ones with the little green... with the little button that you're supposed to go outside, or if I was on the correct screen on the IBIS, there'd be a green button that I'm supposed to be able to press, or I'll wait for the little K to go out. Let's get out. So I'm supposed to be able to press, oops, if I can see it. Now it doesn't matter which one I press. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. There's no tactile to say that I've actually pressed it. Oh, we can go now. Hang on. Let's get in our seat. Let's close the door. Now, I don't know if that's because we pressed the button. But that gives the system, that lets the system know, hey, we're actually here. I don't know if we could have just waited a bit longer and it would have just happened anyway. Hooray! Alright, so we've got that little light coming on down the bottom saying get ready and let's go. So this is as far as I've got in this direction. Broke the ibis because we're not hearing announcements anymore. Let's see if I can fix the ibis. Line 27. Okay. Oh, so it looks like there's all these different announcements, but I don't know what any of them mean.
Liebe Fahrgäste, bitte halten Sie die Ein- und Aussteigebereiche frei.
Now, I got absolutely no idea what she said there. So, I could have just told everybody to get off the tram as far as I know. see what I can do here. Menu. Zeal. So these are different. Oh, what is the outside showing, by the way? Oh, it's still showing the right thing. Oh, it's automatically changed the front, I think. Oh, it does say TramSim. Okay, let's go back into it. Let's go menu, Zeal. Sending to you. Alright, oops, wrong screen. Can we go? No, we can't. Oh, one's 27 and one's 28. We should probably change that. But not now, because we need to go. That's that big roundabout. Alright, so let's see if I can change it again. Zeal. So it must be, that one must be 27. Let's have a look. Did we change it to 27 out the front? No, we still show 28. So we'll go menu, Zeal, let's have a look at the front. No, it still shows 28. Oh well. Yeah, we can't go yet. But I think this might be one of those ones where you have to get really close to it. Oh, it's gone completely blank. Okay. We haven't gone around the roundabout this direction yet. About to change for us. There we go. I'm surprised that car just didn't run the red light. Pretty sure this is the shared section of Route 27 and Route 28 anyway. Autostrasse. And I didn't know that because the sign said Autostrasse. Here we can see that the traffic's against us and the traffic lights just changed. Here we go. Yes. Oh, this is that section where there's a few different lines. I'm wondering when we get to, I think the next stop or the one after is the end of the route. If the IBIS will fix itself up. Fatal error. That's not good. And we'll probably leave it right there, unfortunately. More work required, but we will see how we go. I've been Simulator Dirk. You've been wonderful. We're getting there slowly. We're learning. We're reading. We need to do some more reading, writing, watching, all the doing words, and we'll see you next time.